And we are, I always keep saying that every single time we start it. B.o.P episode 40, baby. Like, subscribe, comment. We are live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and also our TikTok family as well. So, shouts out to you when you join us all about gaming, gamer discussions. Let us know in the comments. Wherever you get your podcast from, we also have an audio podcast as well. So, we are chilling episode 40.
40, yeah.
Nice, decent news this week.
Yeah, there's some good stuff that's happened this week. Yeah.
So without further ado, with the ticker as you can see, and with my product I do have here, it is called Backbone. Unfortunately, it's only for iPhone people.
But tell them what it is.
It's an actual device peripheral attachment protocol that attaches to your actual phone itself. And TikTok family can see that too. It is delicious, it is awesome, it is great. It makes your phone literally like a Nintendo Switch. Literally, Nintendo Switch right here. Has the charging right here, so literally connects via Lightning adapter, but it has a charger play through here. It has its own dedicated phone, dedicated app button, so you can use shortcuts for your apps that you already have on your phone as well. Shoulder buttons as well as the actual joysticks click as well. So literally, the gamepad experience mobile. It works for every single game that you have, even the Xbox Cloud platform. So if you are a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, that would work.
That would control work perfect.
Yes. PlayStation Remote Play, this works perfect. Literally mimics the actual controller. So obviously it does not mimic
obviously,
the
like Apple Arcade games and all that.
Any game, Apple Arcade, any game you have, this will work, including, even though it's gonna die soon, Stadia. So, but as long as it can, as long as it has, compatibility for the controller, this will be perfect. And it is perfect because you know what? Boom, attach, disconnect, and you put away. Interested, of course, when you get this product, actually, you get the Game Pass Ultimate for 3 months. 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate included with the Backbone purchase. So, if interested, of course, as you can see here, link in the description as well as in the ticker live. You know it, my peoples. We are here and chilling. In our first segment, we always say, what are we playing? I gave Outlandish some bullish and said, we don't really want to repeat the games because we have to have variety to play. And I fell victim to that, so I do apologize live and for everybody. Okay, so I'll suck it up as a bro.
So I'm guessing you were playing Battlefield.
I was playing Battlefield, yes. And more of the Battlefield, getting used to the Battlefield. And the reason why is because they have their new update that they actually released. So it didn't. It's to me, it's smoother, I guess. But the lights, man, the lights are so fantastic. It's so fantastic. It just makes everything real. Now I'm in the Battlefield. Every little outskirts I look at, the living room changes its color, and it's fantastic. What are you playing?
What I'm playing is, I finally got into it, and I finally got to it now. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Okay.
Yeah, I just started it up, and I love it.
Good.
I love what they did there, so I'm excited for the new Pokemon games if they do what Arceus is doing into the actual main level Pokemon games.
Yep.
It'll be amazing. But I'm having a lot of fun. I only got through like the first part because I didn't have much time to do it.
Yeah, you know, when life kicks our butt, obviously.
But yeah, I was able. Yeah, I'm having fun.
That's one of those things that I always wanted as a child. You know, and I just wanted like an open world.
It's so good.
We always wanted it, but
it really
we had red and blue, yellow, crystal, diamond and pearl. We had those.
Oh yeah, and Team Rowlet. That's who I picked as my starter.
Oh, okay. So, make it known. Okay.
Yes.
But I'm thinking about the new ones that are coming out, which I obviously now, unfortunately, Pokemon has surpassed me. I can't, even if I wanted to.
You can't enjoy it with your child?
No, because they don't. He loves it, but he can't grasp the whole entire thing yet, and we don't know what game to get.
Scarlet.
Yeah, that could be his entry. But, you know, you want to get him to the other ones too, but who knows? Okay, first topic we're going to talk about is a recap and future of PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah, so there was a State of Play that literally happened the Wednesday after our podcast last week. So pretty much, it wasn't too long, and they focused.
He's camera shy.
And they focused on Japanese game developers. So, it was a 20-minute showing.
I was personally disappointed because my favorite thing... Literally, I was anticipating
honestly, I knew it was not going to happen because I think they're saving it for E3. I think that's what they're saving it for. Because remember, I know Sony's not in E3s. They usually don't. But Square Enix is.
Yeah.
They might save it for that. I'm thinking.
Huh?
That's what I'm thinking. They're probably saving because that's the perfect announcement for an E3.
Yeah.
Because
I know Final Fantasy VII Part 2,
last
obviously.
year Square Enix was very disappointing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was so disappointing.
It was dragged out. It was good information, but dragged.
It dragged out. It was very disappointing. But they have a chance this year that who knows? They might be able to show Remake 2 and 16. Then that's just amazing if they did that. But we have to see. This is all just prediction right now. But let's go with what they actually showed in their state of play.
Yeah. So what did?
So the first thing that they showed off, which I guess I have my things a little too high because the setup and the character looked like a certain character from a game that I used to play.
Oh, so
it kind of made me think, and it was not that. But apparently, I learned more information about it.
Yeah.
The game is called X Primer.
Okay.
It's made by Capcom.
Yeah.
It's their new IP.
Okay.
So the character is the redheaded chick that was on there. It looks so much like the chick from Dino Crisis. And I thought they were making a new Dino Crisis game or like a remake of the original. And I was like, oh my god, this would be amazing. But nope. New IP. And it even has dinosaurs in this game. Like the whole point of this game, they have like different kind of dimensions, these dimension holes that these dinosaurs are coming out of.
Yeah.
They have like one, there's like a bunch of like velociraptors just piling up.
So it's like a whole futuristic dinosaur game.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It kind of looks like one of those like team player shooter type of games. Like kind of remind me of like Overwatch type of thing.
Okay.
Kind of. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with those type of games, but it kind of reminded me of that. They have like all kinds of dinosaurs. The Triceratops in there, and the T-Rex, of course, the Velociraptors. It looks interesting. I'm not sure if that would be something I would play. Mm-hmm. But like I said, when I first saw that, I was like, oh my god, but there wasn't. I was like,
it's Dino.
I was so
no, it's not.
disappointed. I was like, no.
I'm glad I didn't watch it, but like when you didn't respond to me after playing, I'm like, all right.
You knew that.
Because then I was like, wait a minute. The state
because I would have told you.
Yeah, I was like,
I would have told you.
The state of play is there. Wait a minute. Did look. No, so that means, and I just literally was like, yeah. But I did watch the trailers of it. Let's see what's.
It wasn't like amazing, but it had some good stuff that I enjoyed, but nothing that you would.
What other games?
So, well, let me finish. It comes out next year.
Okay.
They don't give us an exact day. It'll be on PS4 and PS5. They also showed some other games that already have been announced. Ghostwire.
Yeah.
They're finally showing it because that comes out this month on the 22nd. So they show more gameplay. Some gameplay of it and stuff. Looks fun.
That's going to be one of those games that's going to be like an undercover hit.
Yeah, I think it might be.
When it comes out.
Remember, this is the last PS5 exclusive from Bethesda, so we'll see what's going to happen after that.
Yeah.
This is the last one that's, exclusively for the PS5.
Yeah,
so
we'll see how that goes.
And also, they also showed a new trailer for Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins.
Yes, yeah.
They showed a new trailer for that, and they have a new demo for that. That comes out this month also.
Okay.
Looks interesting, and it's making some early reviews saying that it's very mixed. It's either getting really good reviews or
terrible,
really bad reviews. It's like nothing in the middle.
Only time will tell when you grab it and play
exactly, which I'm definitely going to try that eventually. And then, because we also got the bad news on this we told last week, they showed some new gameplay of Forspoken.
Okay. Yeah.
They showed some new gameplay, some new battles, some new traveling around.
I've seen a bit of glitches that I wasn't a fan of.
But
it is still in development.
Well, the thing is, we're gonna say it got delayed, as we said last week. It's getting delayed. Comes out October 11th now, so hopefully they'll be able to fix the glitches.
And the thing is, it's a great quarter 4 game, like a good story game.
Let's
just hope it sticks to the actual date itself.
Let's hope so. Yeah. Because, the game looks promising, and that definitely looks like something I would play.
Yeah.
It looks promising. It has the adventure quality, the
damn atmosphere.
Exactly.
Damn good. Now I was thinking, of course,
and the character, I love, the character, how she looks and all that.
The Philips Hue lights with the looking through and see all the, oh my god, that's good. I get excited with story games just off the strength of the whole living room being changed to its landscape. It's great.
Of course. And then they showed off something that I guess it was originally supposed to come out for the PC, but now it's going to be coming out for the OS. It's called Gundam Evolution.
As soon as I seen Gundam, I'm like, I ain't skipping it. I'm skipping it. I don't
So
really care
pretty
for Gundam.
much, it's a shooter game similar to games like Apex, like Overwatch,
Yeah.
those type of games.
That's dumb. They're trying.
It looks weird because it's like these Gundams, these like huge robot things. You control them like a first-person shooter.
If you're a
It's
fan of
kind
Gundam, fine.
weird.
I get it. Nostalgia. Or
Oh, I have
like
some friends
Epic.
who are like huge fans of it,
Yeah,
so they'll probably try it out. I'm sure.
Not for me, and the fact that they're trying so hard to become something that just like how Battle Royale is. You know how Battle Royale literally stopped because every single freaking game has it, from Tetris to Mario.
They're still sometimes releasing Battle Royale.
Yeah, they're gonna probably do it for Battlefield. Who knows?
But yeah, so that's gonna be coming out in the spring of this year, so it's
Okay.
coming out relatively soon. And then they also show TMT, the Cowabunga game collection, which is a very interesting one because it's all of the TMT games from
that's good.
the Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Genesis, all that era. It's like
That's good.
13 games in total.
That's
So it's kind of like a little collector's
classic.
for people. It comes out later this year. They didn't give an exact date, but it comes out later this year. It looks interesting. Looks fun. I like that. So I like the classic games. And I was so mad. I was like, "Where is TMT Arcade?" Because remember we used to play that in arcade. I was like, and then he showed it as like one of like the third or fourth game show. I was like, that better be in there.
Better happen.
That's like one of the
Better
best
happen.
TMT games ever. And I know that game was like 1992 and shit. But that game was fun.
It was. Doesn't show our age, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
And then they showed a game which is based off a really cool anime, which I still need to watch. All my friends tell me to watch it, but I haven't watched it. JoJo Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle.
Yeah.
Now, this one is actually a remake of the original game which came out for the PS3. This is called JoJo Battle Adventure All-Star Battle R.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty much the original JoJo game, but the other JoJo game had like 32 characters. Now this is going to have 50 characters.
Jeez.
JoJo's a huge
Universe type
so much characters, so much things on it. It's like, it's my type of anime too. I just don't watch it. Like I don't know why. It's like it's like over the top. It's like perfect. It's like what I would love to watch. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. But yeah, that's also coming out later this year. It looks very interesting. Now, there are two games that they showed which was very interesting to me. And one of them, I thought it was going to be a different game series until they showed it. I was like, oh, I guess it's not.
Again, a letdown.
Exactly.
Damn, this state of play wasn't great for you, huh?
These last two games, I'm probably going to try, but I'm not like super like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The first one is called Field Chronicles. It's pretty much a tactics type of RPG type of game strategy. I literally thought it was going to be Final Fantasy Tactics.
I seen that trailer and I'm like,
it looks like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is a new Final Fantasy. And also they said that, I was like, what the hell is that?
oh man, you were going through some emotions.
So I was like, it looks cool. I'll probably play it. But it kind of looks like it's a mixture of Final Fantasy Tactics and Fire Emblem, which is really cool. And I like the graphics. It's like very it's kind of like old school, but also mixed in with the new school.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, this looks interesting. Another game that's coming out this year, no specific date. Now, this one got me a little excited because I was not expecting this one. This one is called Valkyria Asylum. Elysium. Yeah, Elysium.
Elysium, not Asylum.
This one is actually kind of like, I guess it's like a sequel or in the same realm of the Valkyrie Profile games, which is an RPG series that first originally came out for the PS1, then for the PS2 and the PSP and all that. It was a good series that I love. I own the games actually, and I was like, oh, I thought they forgot about this game. This all just came out. Okay, but now they're kind of focusing less on the RPG but more on the action.
Okay.
And the graphics are kind of like a mixture of 3D and cel shaded type of thing. For some reason, though, it gives me very strong late PS3, early PS4 graphics, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Because the way it looks, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Is that for PS4 or PS5?
It's coming up for the PS5, and I believe the PS4.
Okay.
PS4 and the PC.
All right.
So it's coming up for those systems.
Well, sometimes games, the perfect argument for competing with the powerhouses of Xbox and PlayStation is not all about the graphics.
It's not all about the graphics. Well, I'm not complaining about that.
It's just that,
like I said, it just gave me that kind of vibe. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, ugh.
I'll definitely want to try it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish it was more RPG, but
So
I like
this
God
whole
of
state
War and
of play
stuff
did
like
not
that.
show anything of Final Fantasies.
Nothing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it was a very like dull one. I'm not gonna say it was complete trash.
I would say this is gonna be better than the other state of play that's gonna happen this week.
Well, yeah, because there's another one that's
If
gonna
you
be
love
coming
Harry
out.
Potter, right?
Yeah,
Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's called Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep,
Yes,
Hogwarts Legacy. If you are into Harry Potter and all that series, yes.
the new state of play is going to be
fantastic
a huge
for
fan for you.
He fell off. I guess you followed.
Yeah,
him.
I followed it, but I kind of
never,
fell off.
I never did. The only reason we somehow, some way would watch Harry Potter, we just found out the what's this kid's name? You probably know his name because you're a movie buff, pretty much. The redhead dude. What's his name? He was a kid in Harry Potter.
I know he plays like Ron Weasley. Why can't I remember his name though?
Yeah, well, we're watching a series Servant on Apple, and he's the brother, the character Leanne, and the brother is him, obviously.
Yeah.
Grown up, and he's hilarious. So I'm like, does he have that same energy in the actual Harry Potter? Is the question? And huh? Rupert?
Rupert. Yes.
Brent? Wow, what a weird name. Okay. Well, we want to know if he's hilarious in Harry Potter. That's the only reason why we would probably watch that. But other than that, we didn't follow anything.
Yeah.
So if you love it, State of Play. Is it Thursday?
On Thursday at 5 p.m.
Yep.
Or
Thursday.
Eastern time.
Eastern
Make sure.
Standard
Let's
Time,
say
yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
So if you
whatever
love that,
guys
great. If you don't, you're not really missing too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So next topic we're going to talk about here that we have rolling. If you guys are watching on the actual podcast on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, we have the pictures there so you know the topics firsthand.
Exactly.
So let me go to my folders, do some producing, and let's I love how we're going to talk that. We're going to talk that
because I have some opinions on this.
Yeah, and we're gonna. Oh yeah, because even I already know. But in principle, it's terrible. But what they're doing is.
Oh my God! So.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Last year, a game was announced. It was through the Nintendo Direct, and I was excited about it because it's called Chocobo GP, which is kind of like a sequel series of the Chocobo racing games that originally came out on the PS1. Was a huge fan of the series, loved it. It was very cute. It's pretty much Mario Kart, but with Final Fantasy characters in Chocobo, like the cute Final Fantasy characters and all that. Yep. It was awesome. Loved that idea. The game was recently released. And man, I am so disappointed with it. So let's start off.
It's like they copied EA.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this. So first of all, it's a $50 game. Yes, $50 game. Which normally I wouldn't have an issue with it. Games cost $50, $60. That's the price of
they cost games. $60 to $70.
Yeah, so $50, perfect. No complaints on that. What they did with this, what I'm having a complaint about. So this game has two different kind of like things you could earn. Gil, which is the typical money in Final Fantasy games, which you earn by, racing and all that. You earn Gil, and you can use Gil to buy, like, different kind of tracks, costumes, and other things, like characters and stuff. They also have another thing called Mithril, which is another Final Fantasy staple.
Mithril or Mithrum?
No, Mithril.
Mithril,
okay.
I'm having you clarify.
So Mithril, those is what you have to use cash money for. And that's like the first red flag. You're like, oh God.
Here we go.
So
here we go.
Originally, the packs were you get 1,000 mithril for $10. Currently, they have a sale going on because the game just released that you could get 1,600 mithril for $8. A little special sale to get you into buying all the stuff. And the way that they advertise it, they make it all cute, like the little chocobo and the little like white mage is like right there, like, yeah, we're happy because all these little cute little mithrils, buy them. Yeah, you'll want them too. Of course, this is to go into kids because marketing, has to be cute and stuff. So kids are like, I want this, daddy. I want this, mommy.
I get
things
those
like
once
that.
or twice.
Exactly. Things like that. So I was just like, that's already scummy in the first place. Yeah. Now, they have a thing, it's called season passes, which games have, season passes to get like different things.
You could either pay or you grind.
Exactly. Now in this one, the season passes, you need mithril, which you cannot grind in the game. You only could grind guild.
So the only way to get a season pass is you're spending money.
Exactly. Now, what they did for the first season is if you log in between, like, you know, the first season, which if you buy the game and you log in, you automatically get 800 mithril, which is, of course, the exact cost of the season pass. So, season 2, 3, let's be real, you're going to be paying for that, most likely.
Unless if we, as a community, gaming community, and TikTok family, go and rave and rant about how
a lot of people are so pissed about this,
especially on Twitter. Twitter is very, 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 very great to spit out opinions and tag them, making notes read.
And then, so pretty much, the first season pass, you're able to unlock Cloud and Squall from Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8.
Fantastic.
So, fantastic characters. Now, once you unlock those characters, you're not able to use them until you reach a certain level.
And what level is that, Outlandish?
To get Cloud, level 60.
So you get the character, but you can't play the character until level 60. That's already misleading.
So pretty much, I've been like, you know, seeing reviews and people playing it. Like, people are putting like many hours into this game, and they're not moving a lot on the level. So it's like, seems like it's one of those, like, you know, Battlefield thing. Like, you have to grind until you could get to the point where you're able to play the character.
Now,
or, of course, you could just pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. But, so, could you pay your way to level 60?
You can.
Really? How much is that?
I believe it's like... No, you can't pay. You only can pay for, like, mithril and stuff like that.
So you pay, but... So levels don't have a set amount of mithril to pay. So regardless, you have to grind to level 60.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's like they're focusing on that, and it's like I hate when games do this so much. Especially at first, the way they were advertising it, it did not seem that was going to happen. Another game that this happened with.
But you're missing one important part that really pissed you off, but you didn't say. What happens to the mithril that is not a use?
Oh yeah, if you, let's say you sign in for the one for the 800, if you don't use that within 4 months, you lose it. For good.
Now, is that just what's given, or we're talking in the future? You pay.
If you pay for it,
it won't go away.
It won't go away. But if you are given it, it goes away.
So the only way that it's given now is just when you get the game.
Exactly.
And they put expiration date.
Exactly.
They should have just given you a season pass in the first place.
I don't know why they do it this way. It's so weird that they do it this way. And another game that they did this with, which, oh my god, pissed off the community so bad, was the remaster of Crash Bandicoot, the Crash Kart, the one that came out for the PS4.
Yep.
Originally, it was sold as it was just going to be the full Crash game that you get to play, that was like just remade and all that.
Oh, hell no.
Then, months later, literally months later, they started adding microtransactions. So you'd be able to buy characters, carts, levels. And the only way you could get that is you could grind, but of course it takes forever to grind, or you could buy the special thing and be able to get the characters by spending real money. And oh my god, as soon as that happened, of course they did it like literally like a month after the game was released, so they got all the people to buy the game first, and then they did that. It's so scummy. At least they did it right away, but what the Crash did was so scummy.
That's not.
And
I didn't even know about that. And I'm the type to look through the news and I see like the severe.
Yeah, this happened. I think it was like 2 years ago, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember that.
It was so bad. I was like, oh my god.
So this is like 2 years, and this is another way of doing it.
And the thing is, with this game, the way that they're handling everything, it's very similar to Mario Kart Tour, which is a free Nintendo app, free
on the iPhone, which is already
free.
Amazing because it's a Nintendo product on the iPhone,
and it's free.
Yep.
And they're doing that to a $50 game. That's what pisses me off the most. If this was a free to play, I would be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if it's free to play,
whatever.
This wouldn't even be a topic now.
This wouldn't even be a topic. But I'm paying $50 for a game, and then you're gonna have me grind and do all this stuff, like stuff you do in a free to play game.
Yep.
And you're going to do this?
That's exactly what they're gonna have.
I hate
Battlefield.
that. I hate that.
Weren't they going to think about putting it to free to play?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now
we're in
that
the
that we
process of thinking
paid
about it,
$70
yeah.
for is going to end up being free to play.
Oh, that would have pissed you
That's
off.
going to make me mad because now you're treating the game that's actually very awesome like a shitty game. Like, whatever.
Yeah, things like
It's
that.
a great game. And then if they change it to free to play, I want my money back.
$70.
I
Yeah.
want my money back.
Doesn't mean a full year they're already talking about
Right?
making it free to play.
Which hurts because it just puts the bad mark on the game. So, well, that game ain't shit. But it is. But they're like, well, it's got to make money. We see Call of Duty what they're doing, so we got to do what they got to do. And it just dilutes.
Yeah, Vanguard didn't do that well.
No.
Warframe. Oh, was it Warframe? What's the name of that game? The Call of Duty, the free to play Call of Duty game. What's it called?
Warzone.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the only thing
that
that's
was
keeping the
actually
games
doing
alive.
good. That was actually doing good.
It's still doing good. It's
Yeah,
still
because it's
the
free
replay
and
value was
yeah.
there. The replay value
But
was
Vanguard
there.
didn't do well. I know that.
No, I'm just trying to hear shit about Vanguard.
Yeah, and who knows what's happening.
And then when I go to my friends list, I go check and see who what's hot, what's everybody playing. They're playing Warzone. They're not even playing Vanguard, which is terrible. Not just the fact that
if that's gonna happen with Battlefield, we'll see.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that just pissed me off.
Yeah, the image that you guys see now currently is the metaphor of how companies are leading up to getting all that dough, all that money based on microtransactions and coursing those to pay $50 for a free-to-play type of game.
Hate that.
That is terrible.
So
You thought
much.
eFootball was bad? This is kind of shady.
Yeah.
That's not good. Not good.
Yeah, it's like
Not
supposed to like. I don't know. It
It's
just
annoying.
pisses me off.
That could be another post video. That's to just take out that passion. You don't grind my gears.
Maybe that could be like another future one.
Let's talk about very quickly. Let's talk about the Moby Games acquisition.
So-
but they didn't buy it. Some other company bought it.
Yeah, so Atari decided to buy off Moby Games for $1.5 million.
That's a small type of change. Okay.
So what Moby Games is
Yeah.
pretty much like an archive kind of site,
Okay.
similar to sites like IMDb, which
Yep.
for movies and
Yep.
stuff like that. This is for like older games. They have like credits for all the game developers, so it'll show like all the credits, like what did each game developer do, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
And screenshots of the games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like behind the scenes and stuff like that. That's what this site is mainly for. They have like for a lot of like older games and stuff like that.
So this acquisition is mainly like building more of an infrastructure, like what Sony did with Bungie.
Pretty much what they did here is because they didn't give the exact reason why, but what they said was they wanted to preserve. They like this website because they like preserving the old games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I do see a part in that, which I do agree with. Preserving the old games, making sure that no one forgets about the old games or like how they were, and all the people who worked on those type of games and stuff like that. I think it's fantastic. That's what the CEO of Atari said. That he's happy about that. Originally, this site came out back in 1999.
Damn.
It was started with some high school guys who just wanted to create this site.
1999. 2009. 19.
And then
22 years old.
And then back in 2010, GameFi bought it.
Oh.
They did.
Okay.
But they changed up the site so much that people were not a fan of.
You know how that usually gets with acquisitions.
So then another
Know
another guy, Joseph Fahrenholtz, bought it back in 2013, changed it back to how it was before.
What? That's crazy. Like, since the acquisition didn't work at all, we're going to switch it up.
And then change it back to before. Then, of course, he's now, Atari bought the company from him, but he's still going to be working for the company.
Okay, that's good. So
he's still going to keep it.
So they embraced it. They embraced it more with this acquisition.
Exactly.
Versus GameFly. Come on, GameFly. Really?
But yeah.
Really?
I know. But yeah, it was interesting that they did that. And it's cool that like I said, another thing for preserving game, because as you see with my last video we actually haven't released that yet, but
look at that! I don't know why I did that, but
so upcoming
videos coming. Yes,
the upcoming videos coming out tomorrow.
Yours,
mine will be coming out tomorrow.
Mine's is Friday.
Talking about preservation.
Shouts out to
games.
Megatron, by the way. I'm trying. We in the zone, but shouts out. Yes, the family good. We chilling. We out here. German Shepherd family hitting on the thing, and I can't really respond on here because producing. Anywho.
But
yes, your video tomorrow,
in which I'll be talking about game preservation and the importance of it. So this little topic I had to talk about, so I can throw in my little,
Little
advertisement. Little,
little-
thing, check it out. It'll be out tomorrow.
See,
I don't
you
know
were
what
getting
time,
on, you were
but
getting
it'll be out
on,
tomorrow.
see, you were getting on me with shameless plugs. I was gonna go
I
on
just like-
TikTok and do a shameless plug about why people use random ass tags, while all 3 of those tags I have on my person. So I'm probably gonna do that anyway, since now you just did a shameless ass plug. It's gonna happen.
But yeah.
So, yeah.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. So that was a
Yeah, we'll take a
decent,
little small
different.
one.
Yeah.
It was a little small
Now
one,
let's
but I
go
wanted to
ahead and
talk
talk about which I read a little bit deeper. And I feel so bad. And let me rant. I'm
Yeah, I'll let you rant this. I'll talk my piece afterwards.
This-
But yeah, I'll let you rant this one.
Yeah, let me go. So this image you see here is 2 different entities, as you can. I'm gonna say 2 different entities. Okay, we got GameStop, and then we got a random guy. That random guy is holding down Nintendo. Was holding down Nintendo of America for 20 plus years. That is REggie.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
So he understands games.
He understands the customer. He understands the games. He understands
Customers,
everything.
marketing, and customers of Nintendo. Nintendo can't fail. And we're talking, he was there when the Wii, I think GameCube too.
GameCube,
Wii U,
We don't talk
the
about
Wii
too
Fit.
much, but the Switch.
Okay.
The Switch.
And it shocked everybody that this man left the company of Nintendo.
Of course. He decided he wanted to retire and go with his family.
Yeah. So he did a personal, you know what I'm saying? Then he went and surprised everybody. He went to GameStop. So we're like, oh snap.
He was going to be on the board of GameStop.
He was the board of directors. One of the board of directors.
He was going to be like, okay, so he's going to bring some good ideas. He used to work for the company. He knows what he's talking about.
This is all before the share issue in 2020 happened. He was in the board.
So he'll be able to, give them his wisdom, be able to give them ideas, be like, this is what you need to do to get to the gamers. Because, at the time, GameStop was not doing well.
GameStop was going to hell. That's exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
GameStop was going to hell. They hired a man that understood the market, and he's an insider, bro.
So,
he's to the point that no other person. I thought Phil Harris is still great. I'm not knocking him, but he was representing Stadia. Look where Stadia's at. If Phil Harrison went to GameStop, that's still a game changer too.
Mm-hmm.
So and now REggie went to GameStop, and we're like, oh man, so GameStop's gonna turn. It's gonna turn.
So what happened?
This man left.
He left on his own volition.
He left, and he left for his reasons, and his reason was they didn't allow him to put any input in the company moving forward.
Pretty much, this is what my opinion is.
How? How?
Exactly.
How?
My opinion.
My man, you're GameStop. You're not Old Navy.
Exactly.
You're not PetSmart. You're not Petco, Ryan. You're not Petco. You GameStop. Bring this man back, bro.
Yeah,
bring him back.
My opinion, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but my opinion is the reason why they brought him in.
Oh yeah, okay.
And all that.
Your opinion.
Yeah, my opinion. I think the reason they brought him in because everyone knows how big REggie is in the gaming universe. Of course, he brought up Nintendo, he made Nintendo popular and all that type of stuff. He did all that.
He was cheesy in his own cool way.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but he did.
He was cheesy, but he meant business though.
Exactly.
That was the thing. He was cheesy.
I think what they did was they brought him in, be like, oh look, we have someone who knows the games. We have someone. Do you see him? See, he's big. Do you see him? He knows his stuff. But when he wanted to actually put in his ideas and put in his thing, they were like, you're just a face. Shut up. You're just a face.
Hey, this is his opinion, but I swear to you, that's what
just sit there and say nothing. We're gonna keep.
REggie, I hope you're listening or something.
Because I'm not sure if this is true.
Hey REggie, if you catch wind, I'm probably gonna tag you because that's how I am. But if you want to come to our podcast, it'd be great so we can talk about it. Because to be honest with you, and to be completely honest with you, GameStop was supposed to turn around, and the fact that you left because they didn't want to accept or not accept, but take your criticism and your ideas and implement them.
I'm sure
in
you had
GameStop.
some great ideas. I know you did.
Great. That man can single-handedly probably save the day. He could be the Superman for GameStop at the end of the day. But let me tell you something. They went and they listened more to Ryan Cohen, he is a great CEO of, I think, was it Chewy.com.
But he knows nothing of games.
He knows nothing of games.
Nothing.
But primarily on the e-commerce. E-commerce is electronic storefront, pretty much, okay? And with the COVID and all that stuff, that was a shine and a light. But you have to understand, GameStop has tried numerous things. They bought ThinkGeek. They got a lot of merchandise now.
And they got rid of ThinkGeek. They closed down all the stores. They bought them and they closed down all the stores.
That's what I'm saying. Because to be honest with that though, yeah, that does make sense because GameStop. They were losing because nobody was really buying the GameStop used games, and they didn't want to trade it in for shit money.
Yeah.
So they were like, we have to make something that we can make more in our bottom line versus just depending on
when
digital was coming out.
When you go to GameStop nowadays, it's like some games and like so much other like
there's a
plushies,
lot of
figurines, all that
which
type
to
of
me,
Funko Pops, like all Funko Pops.
Which to me dilutes the legacy of GameStop. Yes, I could be. You consider me a boomer with that comment, but I'm gonna say it kind of rips GameStop away. But they had phones to be sold. You could still trade in phones. They could sell refurbished phones.
I remember that.
There was a lot of different things that GameStop was trying to do. And yes, ThinkGeek was a smart purchase, but they should have kept at least the storefronts to make it a separate entity. Mm-hmm. So when people are walking and going, oh, let's go to Old Navy. Oh, I want this type of Dragon Ball shirt. Let's go check out ThinkGeek and let's check it out. Shouts out to Alana. She got me this. This is great on what was it, Katsucon?
Yeah, it was that Katsucon.
So make sure you check that out. You know, Peep Game is great. So, you want to go walk at Old Navy, you want to go eat some Cinnabon, and you want to go to Hot Topic, then right across is ThinkGeek. Oh, they got a couple of stuff.
Yep.
Because that was a store that was like a GameStop, but just for merchandise, no games. Now GameStop bought them. Makes sense because those that get games and follows the lore and the swag and all that stuff when you pre-order, that kind of makes sense because, you know, but to destroy that storefront, it's like, why
yeah, they got rid of all of it.
They could have made kiosks at least. I know with rent and leases of different malls, whatever. Yeah. Okay, fine. So they got rid of it. Now they implement GameStop. They have that ThinkGeek debt. They're ready to go. But now it's fragmented. It's all fragmented. And then again, the digital storefront. How are they gonna make money off the digital?
Yeah, because games are going digital. Yeah. And then of course they started getting more warehouses because they got one in Boston recently and one in
REggie
Seattle.
Was there and he pitched on what to do when the new systems come out, and they did great, but they were afraid that once they do great, they're gonna go down to a slump.
Because still the stores, like the way like people are overworked over there, not getting paid enough,
they're not even commissioned. Like remember we were working, and then now the circle of life. And how people were discouraged as employees to even work for the company, but they're not even getting paid any commission after it goes for their fire. The atmosphere
it's such a bad atmosphere to work there.
So to get REggie in that understood and was inside the gaming community.
But you don't listen to him?
And you don't listen. He's got ideas, and then literally they put him to the side. They heard it, didn't do it, and they said it was more of a tussle with investors. The investors should know who this dude was.
Exactly.
And investors take risks.
He's been the American face of Nintendo for 20 years. And you did not know who he was like that? You did not know what kind of asset you had? You had an amazing asset. And look what you did with it.
Bring his ass back. And REggie, you invited to our podcast out. You know what I'm saying? We got some water here. You know, we'll buy you some dinner. It'll be fantastic. It'll be great. But anywho, this man left because he wasn't utilized. And the fact that he pitched and he didn't get listened to, now I don't even blame the games on
the stocks, because they've been hovering above 100. Yep. Now they're below that. Now it's below that now.
I wonder why.
Because now you're going to go back to having sucky stocks again, huh?
I figured he was doing most of these moves. And again, Ryan Cohen, the former CEO of Chewy, has brought GameStop to on its feet with e-commerce, but what to do in the stores, and we're still waiting.
Yeah, and of course, they're getting into the whole NFT thing, which we'll see how that goes. And then,
whoa, breaking news, people. Wait a minute, earth-shattering. Now let me shake it real quick. The ticker has just said EA Play Live is skipping 2022. No keynote for EA this year.
Really?
This is why we're here. B.o.P gave me episode 40, baby. That was a great gem. And that's another one too. We're gonna keep it rolling. So guys, got to check that out because that caught me off guard. What?
Also, no Play?
No EA Play. EA Play is the
It's pretty
conference.
much their direct. They're
Yeah.
direct.
They're
Yeah.
direct. Their state of play. Their E3 conference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I wonder what. Yeah, you know
I
what?
wonder, they probably have nothing coming out this year.
No,
probably.
they've been shit this whole year. Football,
Yeah.
Battlefield, Dead Space, right?
Well, that game got delayed to next year. That doesn't come out until next year. Early next year.
They probably decided we can't do it.
So they probably have nothing to really show this year. That's why they're like, you know what? Let's just skip it this
Wow.
year. They probably have nothing to show.
Well, damn, we'll probably get more. You follow us on Twitter, and we're probably gonna see.
Yeah. So
updates.
so they probably just they probably had nothing to show. That's probably what happened.
Wow. Okay. So one of your topics you put out, and I guess is it a delay per se?
Yeah, it's a delay, and this is also going to go into
This
another
picture's not really
topic
gonna
too.
fit right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on there.
But yeah, this is also going to go into another topic too. So
If you guys can see it, that's the image
Nintendo, because this is the remake of the Advance Wars 1 and 2.
here. It's not Gin people, it's H2O.
It was announced on a direct, I believe, last year, and it was originally supposed to come out in April, but then, of course, with everything going on with the current world war going on right now,
Yeah.
with Ukraine and Russia,
Everything's getting affected.
and with the base of this game is pretty much two countries fighting each other. That's not a very sensitive game to release right now.
Do you not feel bad when I choose my loadout on a battlefield, and the one person that kind of works with my playset, she's Russian.
Oh god.
And every game that I play is going against the United States. I feel so terrible.
So pretty much it was like, yeah, maybe it won't be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
So right now they're delaying it.
So that was their reason why?
Yeah, because they said it's not sensitive. I get it. You're not gonna.
You don't want to be
release it.
boycotted.
Exactly.
All that money
because-
is, no.
Yeah, so they pretty much delaying it, and they said indefinitely right now. So it's probably going to be released like once everything gets figured out, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
But that's also going to go into more of this topic too, because it was also announced this week that Nintendo and PlayStation also going to stop releasing their games and systems.
I didn't get a picture for that. Okay.
Down, that's fine. I kept it there so we could all do it once.
I was all saying like you didn't let me know, man. What are you doing?
No.
Off script. What are you doing?
Yeah, I was saying, so pretty much Nintendo and PlayStation are also not going to be releasing any games or systems on that. And they also, Sony, along with the thing, stopped releasing the new Spider-Man movie. It's supposed to come out digitally.
Yeah.
They stopped it.
Pretty much, the whole Russia is getting stripped until what they want to do.
Pretty
Either
much.
give up or take over.
More game companies. And the big one too, I don't know if you remember the Humble Bundle things. It's pretty much what Humble Bundle is it's a website where they usually put games in a bundle.
Yeah.
And they usually have like a huge discount sale, and most of the money that you put towards it goes towards a charity.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to completely stop selling anything in Russia.
Yep.
And they're going to create a new bundle that's going to help out Ukraine and all that. They said it's going to release sometime later this week or early next week, which I can't wait to see what games they can put on it, because Humble Bundle has some really great indie titles they like to add in there, and I would love to see if they have some like really popular indie titles in there. But yeah, I just wanted to add those things, and also Niantic stopped their stuff over there too. So no Pokemon Go, no Pikmin Bloom or anything like that.
None of that.
And they're going to stop gameplay altogether soon for Russia and Belarus too. So yeah, this is getting real serious.
It's a ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect. But yeah, I just had to say that because it was a game that I was actually excited for, but then I completely understand why they're stopping it though.
Yeah, you gotta
completely understand why they are.
You gotta understand. So I think the last topic we got here, which is very breezy.
There was a topic I forgot to put in.
You should have told me.
Oh, that's fine. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the
what's
last
the other
one.
one? Just name it. You can get the picture.
Super Nintendo World
Okay.
is coming to America.
Super Nintendo World? Oh, you're talking about the theme park?
Yes.
In Florida?
Yes. No.
Cali.
It's coming Cali.
Why Cali? I want to go to Cali.
It's coming out next year on 2023.
I'd rather go to Japan.
I'm just like,
I'm not going there. I'm going to Japan.
Just like,
We're going to Japan, man.
I know. I wanted to go there. Yes.
Well,
I just wanted to let you know. I just wanted to let you know.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, it's
like,
getting.
okay. I
yeah.
thought it was Florida though.
No, they're doing it in Hollywood first. It's Universal Hollywood, which is in California.
Okay.
So they released it. It comes out next year, and they said it's going to be pretty much the same
thing
in Japan.
Oh,
and what they're going to do is before the opening, because right now you'll be able, if you go there now, you'll see all the construction and all that of them making it.
Yeah.
And then before the release of the thing, they're going to be releasing all the Nintendo stuff that you can buy in Japan into the Universal store over there.
Okay.
They haven't given an exact date on when they're doing that yet, but it's going to be before.
I would love to. I mean, on the worst case scenario, I'll go there in Cali.
Because it's closer.
Because for one, it's closer. We are familiar with our money here.
Yeah.
But I feel I'll be cheating myself if I do not go to Super
Mario
Mario World in Japan.
I always wanted to go to Japan, so you better not ruin that trip.
Yeah, and now the wife is like, I kind of want to go to Japan. I'm like, you should. Everything is different. We just watched a video on YouTube of a two-story sleeper train.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It kept getting recommended. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, and there's a huge window. They got a little bed. They got little stairs going. They
always have cool things like that.
That's what I'm saying. When we go, everything.
I was about to say, don't worry about trip to Japan. I want to go.
No, we going.
Okay, make it.
But I'm saying when the Super Mario World, I don't want to go there until we go to Japan.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to be like, oh, we go to Super Japan. Oh, we went to Cali, but I went to the one in Japan.
Exactly.
I went to the one in
Japan.
The OG, the original. I went there. I got the. You know what I'm saying? I got the credentials.
Well, I just want to let other people know, for people who can't go to Japan.
Yes.
At least you know there'll be one that's coming out next year.
So let's talk about, and this will be the last topic that we have, but we're going to go through some breaking because just on the tickers, you all know EA Play won't be happening in 2022. So my news of Battlefield and our news of Dead Space are kaput. Done. So we can't even look forward to that. Anywho, let's talk about a dead game that I feel is shut up, it's dead.
It's not dead.
Shut up, it's dead. It would probably never come out. It is Perfect Dark.
Yep, so it was the reimagining of the new Perfect Dark. The trailer was first shown, was it last year or the year before?
I don't even know. I think it was like 3 years ago. That I remember?
I think it was like 2. It was like 3 or 2 years ago. Whatever. They showed a trailer. It was like, oh my god, they're actually making a new Perfect Dark game.
Oh yeah,
it was fantastic.
Right? Fantastic. It looked good.
So apparently, it was just released some information that it's going through a lot of development trouble.
Yeah. Why?
Like a ton of development trouble. Apparently, it is nowhere close to done. 34 people, including lots of important people, including the main art director, the developer, the tactical developer, the lead gameplay design, like a lot of very important people left.
That's already is like
because the
house of cards just
and the reason why they're leaving,
it just crumbles.
And the reason why they're leaving is they have no input on anything. They basically have no input. They're being told what to do. They're not allowed to say any opinion on anything. Even though they're directors of the thing, they're not allowed to put any of their opinion on. They have to listen to whatever they're being told to make it that way. And because things are getting like slowly, the development is so slow right now that nothing is being happening. Pretty much, they're saying, even though they've been working on this game for like 4 years.
4 years?
They're still looking at another 4 years before this game comes out.
That's crazy.
So they're looking at a long time before this game comes out. So, for what you're saying, there's a possibility that this game might not come out at all.
Wow.
Because it'll just seem like it'll just be huge delays, and there's been some games that had huge delays and been released, but of course are awful. Duke Nukem, the Duke Nukem game that came out, Too Human, that was originally supposed to come out for the PS1, came out for the 360.
Yep,
was awful.
I thought it was good, but
I played it. I hated it. I was like, I waited like freaking 12 years for this game because originally it was supposed to come out for the PS1.
Yeah.
PS1, then the GameCube,
then it came out, and it was glitchy as hell,
and it was
like
awful.
a PlayStation 1 game.
It was bad. So I was just like, it seems like this is going to lead in that direction.
We don't want that, though. We don't want that.
Because this game is pretty cool. And another thing they did, too, to like help them, they got Crystal Dynamics to help them with this game, too.
Yeah. which
it's also causing some butting heads of the situation because two different companies butting heads with trying to figure out the idea, which is also another reason why it's such a slow process right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's pretty crazy, like the situation that's happening with this game, and I don't want it to die because honestly, I liked playing it on the. I wouldn't say the 360 because I wasn't a fan of that one, but I did play it on the thing because it reminded me of GoldenEye.
Yeah.
So
it needs to have its own home. It needs to be bought and then taken under the reins and actually put, because if that game comes out and if the name fits and it's great, futuristic, it'll be awesome.
Yeah. So it's like I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, what's up?
Some breaking news, and it's funny because now that I just looked at it and it kind of hurt. Off clearly Gamestop. I just want to say it because it freaked me out. Tesla Model 3 came out, right? When it first came out, it was $35,000 entry level to start base.
That, yeah.
They started to raise the price, and that base model now is $46,000.
That's the car market
not even
nowadays.
I thought this increase of inflation and chip shortage was like 4,000 at max.
We literally have vehicles, because I work in the car business, just so you know. Literally, we have vehicles that we used to sell for in the 30s. We're now selling in the 50s right now.
Oh my!
The market right now is not good.
Absolutely terrible.
It is not good.
It just popped in my face. I wanted to say that, but
it's not good right now.
Besides EA not doing 2022 EA Play, oh man, I don't think there is. Let's see, that looked like Georgie. What the hell? Oh, that's told.
Well, the new GTA 5 came out for the PS5.
Did you play Elden Ring yet?
No, not yet. I haven't. I haven't played it yet.
It's been taking over the feeds.
I'll definitely be playing that soon now. Once I'm done with Arceus.
Mythical Pokemon Arceus is finally coming to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Took forever.
Oh. I thought that was already in there already.
No. They have to release certain like legendaries and stuff as like DLCs and stuff. Well, it's free, obviously.
Oh, okay.
It's free.
What do you mean
It's
DLC?
free. It's free.
This thing?
No. It's free, though.
Hey, man. I just looked at this picture of Horizon Dawn Aloy Waze navigation system. I've been trying to be at you every single time on Twitter. Make her Waze navigation, please, and thank you. I even put it in as a feedback. I even tagged Guerrilla Games as well as PlayStation. Make it happen. That would be great. Wouldn't that be cool? My God.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that one. I didn't want to add it on there, but I think it was cool.
What?
There's an incredible Super Mario 64 strategy guide that they released. It was a Japan only. Basically, what they did was with the maps they used like clay to create the different kind of levels of the maps and stuff. It's pretty cool that they did that.
Well, I know you don't stab my monitor.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So that's like I love
season
the way
finale,
they did that.
episode 40, because you want to stab my computer.
So pretty much what they did was, because originally you could still get that strategy, but it was like $200, $300, $400 to get it. It's a Japan only.
Yeah.
They release all the scans online, so you'll be able to see the scans of it online on all PDF, which is pretty cool that they have that. So I like seeing things like that.
Want to hear something funny? Dark Souls player beats game by throwing poop at bosses. Really? Like, okay.
Some people find different ways to try to beat games. You know that.
Yeah. You know,
Creative.
you hear the story of not hitting or not killing anybody or being full stealth, but throwing poop?
Yeah, that's right now.
You know how much time that is? Oh my God. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then I already told you about this, about the Stranger, how it's like mixed results.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, man. I think that's
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's much else that we got here. Yeah, that we see. Game crossplay. Nope. The Donkey Kong. We're not gonna say that. You know, this is for kids. Probably see it on Twitter. Okay. Well, I think that is it, my friends. I think that is episode 40. It sounds super legendary, but super swift. A little bit passionate with the perfect dark news and the and Chocobo GP
What they're
craziness.
Doing. Yeah, I hate that.
But I love the breaking news on the ticker. That's why you gotta look at the ticker and find out what news is, because that's crazy. But yes, episode 40. Now look forward to it. I can't even freaking say it. We have post videos now, so we have your game preservation, and
which will be premiered tomorrow. What time?
It's going to be near and dear to me, and you're going to like it. And I think it's funny because it's got your photos on it. It's it'll be so funny. It's either Thursday or Friday. We're going to actually take a picture today so that we can kind of make a mad face. Or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys for subscribing and checking us out. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you know exactly on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. live.
And don't
every
forget
single time.
to
TikTok
check
family,
out.
thank you. What's up? And check out Backbone as well. Link in the description and on the ticker as well.
There.
That will change your day, change your life. I play it every single day while I'm working. Yes, I have downtime, and I even sometimes use it so I can edit my videos. Surprisingly enough, you can actually utilize it. Somehow, some way, it works. But I do it, and it's great, it's fantastic. But again, love you guys. Sharing is caring. And if you do not catch us visually, we are on Audioly, wherever you get your podcast, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcast from. We're there on audio as well. Gotta knock that out so I can get that out today. Worst case tomorrow. Because there's a process, you know. Everything I do is on the phone. If my phone's done, it's over. Like, we're done. Like I don't know what to do. Okay? So again, like, subscribe, comment, check us out. Next week, every Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Bam, Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays, but we didn't have Taco Tuesdays. I kind of had a Japanese burrito.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I'm in Japan right now. Peace.
Peace.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories, like a never fading whisper in